Hello everyone, this is me, Gameslay99, aka No Brainer, and this is awkward. I brought out my Kylo Dooku deck, and then my opponent brings out a Kylo Dooku deck, so I'm like, okay, I'll play Luke Ackbar instead. And I like the double promotion here, but I don't like the Field Medic or the All-In, so I'm gonna put those back and I'm gonna shuffle them all again. There we go. Alright. Duggan's slightly better, I guess. Deflect isn't good against this deck. Launch Bay I really don't care about. That's a 4. My opponent got a 3, so we'll be playing with my battlefield right here, and I can then use all dug in on the very first action. So that's nice. I don't think he's playing exactly my deck because he's using Rebel War Room, but you know. Your shields. Ooh, he's using the cool something tokens. I don't really know, but I'm gonna be starting with a promotion. Let me draw an extra card. Cost a resource. There we go. It binds all things. That's nice, except that all the cards in my hand are red. Oh god, a new source for the holocron. That's perfect. No, totally perfect. I'm gonna roll Luke. Might dug in on the next turn. Just see what's going on. Erase staff. Okay, can't use that. Well, Imperial Armory. Imperial Armory. The second promotion out. Okay. So he got actual cards, not me. Alright, if I'm going to be Imperial Armoring the second promotion out, then I can just roll Ackbar right now. You also forgot your resources. Oh no, you didn't. They're black. Okay, that is an absolutely awful roll. I can use my focus to resolve to 4 damage. That feels weak. Okay, he resolved it. He got forced her out, and now he's resolving it. So this is a really good start for him. Wow. Okay, that's a problem. Okay. I assume he's doing it to Luke. Doesn't seem to complain otherwise. Alright. Good to know. I think I discard launch, but I don't really need it. To reroll? Yeah. As this deck, it would be useful though. I'm not going to deny that at all. Deflect can be used against the force throw, but really it's not that great, so I think I'll discard that for the reroll here. Alright, 3 melee in the double focus, that's more like it. Having the launch bay though, I just realized is quite bad against Kylo. Should have perhaps thought about that. Alright, do I want to hit Kylo or do I want to hit Dooku? I think I want to hit Dooku. Dooku is slightly less tanky. Kyle has 11 health and 2 shields. Dooku does not. He has 10 health and he also has the force throw on him. I think that's what I want to do. Do I want to discard launch bay for something? I don't think I do. I think I just, do I want to do 4 damage with promotion or do I want to get a resource with promotion potentially? I think I want to potentially get a resource promotion if I can afford to play risky, so I'm just going to do 3 and I'm going to throw it into Dooku. Make him decide if he wants to take the damage. You see, early on he's willing to take the damage because he's probably got something for Sith Holocron, right? Okay. Rolled the second special on the Holocron, so now things are going really poorly for me. Here's hoping he doesn't have anything with that. When I'm going to focus for the resource, I think. Alright, what's he got? What's he got? This is like a mind probe, there's going to be problems. Well, you're off to a good start. At least it's not a Mind Probe. It's only an Immobilize, but Immobilize is a really good control card, right? I don't have it in my Kylo Dooku, but it was a very hard choice because the dice on Immobilize are good, right? The upgrade, the abilities are not that good because they can always just discard a card to reroll, but the two shields and the one shield and the one shield and the resource are all great options. Um, so I'm gonna claim the resource here. Did he say something? I don't know. But I'm gonna play Dug In at this point because I own the battlefield, and owning the battlefield is important. I'm slanted. Let's unslant. Is there a way to unslant this? Or do I just feel slanted? Oh, I see. I was slanted towards my cards rather than because there's a bit of slant here. So there we go. Now I'm straight. Some sort of gay joke must be there somehow. I don't know how, but surely. Alright, so I'll Imperial Armory, claim the Imperial Armory, and I will raise staff with that. I could have played It Binds All Things and Imperial Armory the promotion, but... Okay. Into Luke, yep. And passes. Alright, cool. Well, that means he's got two cards in his hand that he never got rid of, so that's scary. There's the second Dug In and the Field Medic. I like that. That speeds things up, although only having one more upgrade with promotion isn't the best in the world, but I can potentially get a launch bay out soon. But 4-star is really, really good against launch bay, so you know. I'm just gonna play my second promotion. And get an all-in, okay. Well, I said I wanted to trade Mind Probes for promotions, and I'm definitely getting Mind Probes for promotions. Okay, he's got Sith Holocron, but at the same time, he's also got 4 blue stuff right now for a really strong potential power of the Force turn, so I've got to be worried about that. Just gonna roll the Ackbar out. Now, this does reveal that I don't have leadership, but... Alright. Well, I can get 2 resources from that. That'll give me 3 resources to play whatever the hell I want. He gets the special again, so I kinda have to use the focus right now, or else I get that thrown back in my face. But then if he throws that to focus, that means he's not throwing back the Luke damage, and if I can kill that Dooku off, which isn't difficult, he's only got 7 plus potentially like 4 health. If I roll Luke right now and it's a 3 damage, I'm taking the 3 damage, but then I can focus the other 2 to 3 damage and then do 7 damage to Dooku in 1 turn. So I think I'm okay with doing this. In a bit of lag here. The second all-in. Interesting, interesting. Alright, so there's 3 damage, 2 damage, and a 1 focus. So I can do 6 damage. He's going to throw back the 2. Okay. Okay, well now I can all in for 6. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 potential max damage here. That uses up my other resource though. I can't play a second Dug In. I don't have the resources to all in with the raised staff. I think maybe I just play this out normally. I think I just don't bother with the all-in strategy, and I just throw this out normally. And then just see what he wants to do, because I can all resolve that next turn. I don't have to spend the all-ins just yet. The all-ins can be very useful, but I don't need to spend them. At this point, he's got quite a lot of resources shown, but they're all +1s. He's got the Immobilize, which is a problem, but one that can be dealt with by simply resolving all my dice right now. 7 dice into Dooku right there. He can discard up to 2 cards here to reduce that to 5. He removes them and binds all things, okay. And he removes a lightsaber. Okay, this isn't my deck. There was a okay, so it's 5 damage. He discarded 2 cards, so it's 5 damage, and he just did 6. You take 1 less damage than that. There we go. Okay. 3 damage into Luke, I assume. Alright, I'll claim the resource. He will potentially be able to claim the battlefield, though, off of this. Yeah, alright. He claims the battlefield. He has 1 resource. Luke is in scary range. Force choke, okay. Luke is in scary range. I don't have the battlefield anymore for dug in, but I can still first aid medic for 2. And that's my turn, and I think at this point it's close to the point where I want to discard the launch bay because I'm not going to get the resources for it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to discard launch bay and dug in, I think. Dug in's nice, but I don't have the battlefield anymore. So, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. There we go. I needed that 1 with the force, so I can 1 with the force Luke when he gets when he's potentially dead. I don't know when my microphone stopped working there. I hope it wasn't for long. That'll be interesting. Okay, so he's got 1 melee damage. I can potentially just roll Luke out here and do stuff. That's what I'm gonna do. I can potentially just kill the Dooku right now. Not if I roll like that, I can't. Hey, force throw. Okay, he's going to power the force that side for 5 damage. 3, 4, 5. So that's I'm up to 10 here. So 3, 6, 7, 8. Wait, what am I doing? So it was at 5. Now it's going to be 3. There. 3 and then 2. There. There we go. There. And I can't talk on whatever turned off my microphone. Turned off my microphone in TTS as well. All right, my turn. Since he resolved that, that means he doesn't have any damage on the board right now, so I can resolve Ackbar here. There is a potential here that he has power Force Strike to just do 2 damage from that Dooku die to kill me, but that's very unlikely that he's rolling that, and holy shit, I have not rolled well. That's a problem. He hasn't rolled damage, but he's close, and he can always focus into damage if he needs to. This is a problem. Now I have enough resources for stuff. I just have to do 2 damage to Dooku. I just have to do 2 damage. If I use the 1 with the force, if I use the force, he just immobilizes it or force chokes it. So I've got to reroll if I want to kill. If I don't want to kill, I need to do 1 with the force. Hmm. If he resolves specials and resolves that into damage, I'm dead, so I need to discard Ray's staff to play a 1 with the force for 2. Not good. Not good at all. Oh, because he does have the resource. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, and if that rolled into a special, I was dead. Of course, I could have also resolved the shield instead, but yep, that's dead. Nothing I can do about that. It's got to be... Alright. Well, I've got problems. Got some very big problems here. Ray's staff was on Luke, should have been on Ackbar, I think. But I managed to get one with the Force out. But oh god, this is a horrible, horrible situation. He has rolled well. I did not, especially last turn. I can do potentially 3 damage, but that's not enough to kill Dooku. Not in the slightest is it enough to kill Dooku. And I don't have any of the blue shit. I think this is game. I believe this is game. But I can try. I can try for stuff, I guess. Damage! Okay, 3, 4 damage. I'll take it. Mobilize can turn something to a blank, but I can focus it. Gonna pay a resource to deflect. Okay, for 2. Damage! See, if I had played Duggan, well, I've got plenty of cards to be discarding here. Okay. See, if I'd played Duggan, I would have had the 1 extra health to survive on the Luke. But then he could have still dealt with it quite easily. But I can't believe I didn't roll damage against the Dooku or focus for the Ackbar. That was very surprising. Okay, he does that for the discards. Alright, well, I'm gonna do this anyway, because it uses up his dice and ensures that this is the situation. Otherwise, if I just straight up claimed, what would happen is he could potentially reroll that into just 1 range damage or something. Or thrown the Sith Holocron die. Okay, start of the next round. I'm going to discard this and this, because I desperately need cards that work for me. I've got a raised staff, I've got a defensive position, I've got a Force Train which can't play. I need resources in order to play defensive position, field medic and all in, so that's a problem. I'm gonna start with a raised staff. At least give Ackbar some damage. Hey, it's showing off that my deck over here can work. Fucking Force Throw. You got a great start with a Force Throw and an Immobilized turn 1. This Holocron is just so busted. It really is. I'll let him keep the Kylo die like that. He's got 3 shields again. You see, this is the power of the... This is the power of the immobilized die right there. And he's got a lot of damage and a lot of mitigation, however the hell he wants to use it. So let's go a resource. He's got a force choke, force throw, and an immobilize out. Kinda ridiculous. He's just waiting for me to roll one with the force throw, but there's nothing I can do except hope he doesn't resolve the force throw that turn. Because defensive position is now discarded from my hand. Defense position would have been able to deal with something, but now it definitely can't. Alright, rolling the goddamn force throw. Land on something worthless. Did not land on something worthless. Needed it to land on something worthless so they wouldn't force throw it. So they wouldn't obviously force throw it. Gonna field medic to heal 2. I just needed one of my 3 dice to show a melee, or one of my 3 dice to show a focus. To show a 2 or 3. To show a 3 melee. And he has a lot of damage now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't deal with 6. But I can resolve the shield. Still can then just resolve the force choke and kill me. So, you know. Ha! I did 1 more range damage. Yep. I just needed two damage on what 2 damage on these dice. Like that is a 1 in 6, that is a 2 in 6, and then another 2 in 6, or a 1 in 6, 1 in 6, and a 1 in 6. Guess I should have could have maybe discarded for rerolls or something. Well, at least Kylo Dooku won. I guess it's not a terrible deck. It beat Luke Ackbar. It's been me, SI99 again. No brainer. Thank you for watching. Signing off. I guess.